Hello everyone and welcome to the Fantasy Prophecy. I'm actually doing one of my first leagues this year that's not a best ball league draft. Done plenty of mocks, but this will be the first live actual draft I'm in. Smaller buy-in than I'm used to, but it'll be good, it'll be fun. Let's get this started. They're going to start off with Saquon. That's a little different. I'm used to Jamar Chase going first overall in most of the drafts I've seen, but I'd be okay with Saquon personally. I'm okay with Bijan too. That's the thing this year. There's no obvious, in my opinion, pick. First three picks, it could go either way, in my opinion. Most pick Jamar Chase first overall, though, that I've seen. Jahmyr Gibbs, good pick. Oh my God. I'm a huge Josh Allen fan, obviously, because I'm a Bills fan, but you don't do that in the first round. You don't take a QB in the first round. I don't care who it is. It could be Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You don't take him in the first round. I actually know those people. They're very nice people. They're very nice, both of them, but yeah, you don't take quarterbacks in the first round. It's not 2000 anymore. And another quarterback in the first, Jesus Christ, Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson gone in the first round. This is amateur hour, this league. This is embarrassing. This is the first year I've done this league, and I'm happy I joined it because it looks like I'm taking the money. CeeDee Lamb, what a steal there with CeeDee Lamb. Good pick. All right, here I'm up. McCaffrey is just sitting there calling my name. I'll take him at the very last pick. Do I go with the sexy pick here? I think I do. I think I do go with the sexy pick. Easy money. Ashton Jeanty. God, McCaffrey and Jeanty. That's fucking... You basically had a strip club with all the sexiness going on with those two picks. Malik Neighbors, good pick. I haven't taken him in any of my kind of drafts or mocks. I usually just take off the Giants. I'll take Tracy or Scatabo, but Derrick Henry in the middle of the second, I like that. I like that a lot. What's my buddy Logan going to take? Brock Bowers, solid pick, best tight end in the draft. Lock that spot up. I'm going to wait on tight end personally. I've already decided. Josh Jacobs, love him. I had him a couple leagues last year. What a stud. Jordan Love in the second round. This is freaking amateur hour. It's embarrassing. Oh my God, I love Jordan Love, but Jesus Christ. Love Drake London. Saquon and Drake London, that's a good way to start it, Mike. Very good way to start it. Brian Thompson, early third, I like him there. I like him a lot because he's getting projected like early second in a lot of mocks I've been in. Trey McBride, a little early for him in my opinion. Only pick that guy's made so far that I'm okay with is Bijan in his first pick. Jamar Chase, Josh Jacobs, Ladd McConkey, solid team so far, Ryan. Let's see who my boy Logan picks. So far, Jahmyr Gibbs, Brock Bowers, now Jonathan Taylor. Just solid picks across the board. Wouldn't expect anything less of Logan. He won one of the main leagues I run last year. Cocksucker. Josh Allen, Derrick Henry. Chase Brown's off the board. Okay, here I go. I got to get ready. Let's see. Some very good players left on the boards, guys. A lot of players calling my name here. Late third round, I'll definitely take Tyreek Hill. Thank you very much. Last offseason, we were talking about this guy having 2,000 yards. You think he's going to have that big of a fall off again? I'd be surprised. I'm very happy coming away with T. Higgins and Tyreek Hill there. T. Higgins, look at his stats at the end of last season. Complete and utter domination. If he can even do like close to that for the season, I mean, I got one of the top 10 wide receivers easy. And then Tyreek Hill, if he gets back to his old form, it's a top 5 wide receiver. And then their floors aren't too bad either, to be honest. Their floors are what? A regular 1,000 yard season? Okay, that's nothing to scoff at. They both have injury concerns, so I'm going to need some depth at wide receiver. I know that. Very happy with my starting running backs, though. Logan takes Joe Burrow. This is more of an appropriate time to start taking a quarterback, but it's still early for my liking, but more appropriate of a time than the fucking first round or second round. It's ridiculous. And he got someone that scores almost just as many points. Joe Burrow. And this is the fourth, fifth round. Give me a break. Ted McMillan. Oh. Talk about a sexy pick. This guy's a fucking stud. They're raving about him in training camp. All right, who are you going to pick, Logan? Mike Evans. Can't go wrong with him. Old reliable. That's what I call him. Old reliable. Omarion Hampton. Great pick. Great pick. Love it. Alvin Kamara. I'm okay with that. Good pick. Good pick. That Saints team, I don't expect them to be very good this season, I'll tell you that. Breece Hall. Oh, I would have loved to have taken Breece Hall there. That would have been great depth. Looks like we'll be going receiver, boys. I'm okay with that. Now, Rashee Rice. High potential pick there. Let me talk about that more in a second. I'm going to take my next guy. Rashee Rice is, oh my God, the potential to be a wide receiver 1 at this spot in the draft, just because of a looming suspension, I'll take that risk. I'll take that risk all day. It's coming off an injury also, which I get, but Marvin Harrison, Sam Laporta, DK Metcalf. Laporta's good value there. I'm okay with that. who we going to take here? Let's see who they got. He goes with Travis Hunter there. I don't know what the hell to expect from Travis Hunter this year, but they're raving about him, so the hype is real. Jalen Warren. I don't know. I think I'd rather have the rookie out of that backfield, the high potential rookie. David Montgomery, he's always super reliable. Zay Flowers. I don't like taking Lamar Jackson's receivers personally. Jalen Waddle, great pick here. He might even be the wide receiver one in that offense this year, even though I know I took Tyreek Hill, but I like Waddle as well. TJ Hawkinson. If he's healthy this year, he could be one of the top 3 tight ends in the league. No joke. So DeAndre Swift is I'm like, I needed a running back there. He's a starting running back. I'm betting that he will come back, have a bounce back season. He was all right last year, but I expect him to do better this year with where I'm taking him. But obviously, he's just a depth running back for me at this stage. I'm very happy with my team and my depth so far. As you can see, I'm waiting on tight end and running back or quarterback. Let's see who we got left. I love Sutton sitting there calling my name. If he comes, he's a wide receiver one for a good team. I mean, he's a steal at this stage, in my opinion. I don't know why he's still on the board. He's not a sexy pick, but he was a 1,200-yard receiver last year. Decent amount of touchdowns, too. Easy pick, in my opinion. Cortland Sutton. Should have gone a long time ago. Who do I want to take next? This is another sexy pick, in my opinion. Jameson Williams. He could be the top receiver on that team, too, this year. And another good depth wide receiver for me. I'm just going to load up on the talent, wide receivers and running backs, the main positions. Everyone else is fucking around taking first-round quarterbacks and shit. I'm going to get a quarterback that scores close to as much, and I'll have 10 times better wide receivers and running backs. Who do you think's going to win that matchup? Me. Bo Nix. Bo Nix is good value here, and another reason why you don't take quarterbacks so early, because Bo Nix was a top 10 quarterback last year, and you're getting him in later round. I mean, come on. Diggs, good value here. It's a good time to take Diggs. I'm not, like, he doesn't excite me, but he's technically their number one wide receiver this year on paper. You take a defense here? Come on. What are you doing? This draft has been just nothing but amateur hour. Jerry Jeudy is excellent value here. Absolutely excellent. Number one wide receiver on his team. I know the Browns are going to suck, but I don't care which team it is. Number one wide receiver on any team is usually a steal at this stage in the game. Another defense and special teams. This is embarrassing at this point. I don't even know what to say. Ted McMillan. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I almost wish I took him last pick I had. Good pick. Damn it. I don't know why I thought I thought they were being dumb enough to where Ted McMillan would fall to me again. Shakir, you know I love my boy Shakir. Evan Ingram, I wanted him too. Rome Odunze wanted him also. All three great picks in a row. RJ Harvey. I saw a report not too long ago that he was like 5th on the depth chart. That kind of turned me off to him, I'll be honest. Caleb Johnson. This is who I was talking about when I said I don't love the Jalen Warren pick, just because I feel like this kid's going to take over the backfield. At least like maybe halfway through the season or so. I'm going to take him. I'll have him for the second half of the season when he's starting for the Steelers. I'll have another stud in the stable. That's what I call these depth picks, studs in the stable. And there's my quarterback, Caleb Williams. I had a feeling I was going to get him. He's going to, watch, I bet you he scores close to as many points as the people that are getting taken early on. And then I'll stream for my QB2 probably. That's what it's going to look like, because there's too much talent here in a 10-person league that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Brian Robinson was a good pick here. Who you taking, Blood? I'll be honest, not a fan. He was great last year on the Chargers, though. With Harborough, he was. I like Matthew Golden here a lot. Talent and upside. Someone took a kicker. That's great. So you can kind of see the teams are coming together. I still can't believe someone took a freaking kicker. My boy Keon Coleman. Good pick, Mike. I like it. Ramondre. He's technically their starting running back. At this stage, it's a great pick. I wouldn't take him as ATP, but he just got him at a good value. Michael Pittman. He could be the wide receiver 1 for that team, but I'm not taking any Colts wide receivers till I know who the starter is for that team. Because if it's Anthony Richardson, I'm not taking any of their receivers. I'm simply not doing it. With a quarterback that throws a 47% completion percentage, I'm not taking their receivers. If Daniel Jones is the starter, I'll take a flyer on some of their receivers, sure. He actually passes to his receivers. Cooper Kupp's a good pick here. Love it. You got some more people taking defenses. It's absolutely ridiculous. Another kicker, of course. Great. Ricky Pearsall is a sexy. He could be a deadly. Great pick. Freak. I kind of wanted him. I'm going to take my tight end here, rookie Loveland. They've been raving about him in camp, and he'll be I paired him up with Caleb Williams, so I'll get the double touchdown that they hook up. All right, I'm going to go Egbuka, and that pick excites me to no end. He is the most hyped player in the offseason, I'd say, so far. Coming into the draft season, they are absolutely raving about him. If he doesn't have a 1,000-yard season, I'll be shocked with the way they've been talking about this kid. They said they're going to plug him in at all parts on the offense to get him the ball. Kind of like they did with Chris Godwin last year. I feel like that's how they're envisioning what they're going to do with Egbuka this year. And he's younger and more explosive. Man, this team is the team I'm drafting just deep. talent across the board. Don't like Rashad White at all. If you have Bucky Irving and you take Rashad White as a handcuff, okay, I can live with that. But if you take Rashad White as a free player, it's just a waste of a roster spot. Keenan Allen, it's a coin flip. Watch him go back to his old self with Justin Herbert have a 1,000-yard season. You never know. I don't like taking people in their 30s coming off an off season usually, though. Here I'm saying that, and I took Tyreek Hill, but that's Tyreek Hill. Dalton Kincaid is a great fucking pick, and I'm a little jealous. I already got my tight end though, and I'm open to taking a second tight end if certain people fall. I'm open to taking the second tight end for sure. There's a lot of late tight ends I like this year, and this 10-person draft, like I can't justify taking them because I need the roster spots for other positions. I got 2 picks back to back here coming up, fellas. All right, who we got? Let's see. Draft is going quick. There's a short countdown for the draft time. I like it. He's calling. I know I said I might not take another tight end, but Tyler Warren sitting there, I couldn't resist. Now I have like 2 of the highest upside rookie tight ends in the league, and I'm all set at that position, obviously. And the way I look at it, if they're both absolute studs like Brock Bowers last year, then I could play one in the flex. Fuck it. Tajay Spears, I love him this year. I love Tajay Spears this year. I think him and Tony Pollard are going to be 1A, 1B. But Tajay Spears is one of my big sleepers at running back this season. Let's see. So now I need a defense and special teams. I pretty much filled my rest of my roster spot out, I guess. It fills that quick in a 10-person draft, and there's so much talent left on the board. It's hard to not take them all. There's so many players you like still that you want to take, but you can only have what your roster's fills. You can technically not take a defense and special teams or kicker. So a lot of times I'll like to not go with a kicker or drop my kicker and pick up somebody that I really think has a good chance of being good. But obviously you pick up a kicker or defense before the season starts and start streaming that every week. And hopefully maybe one of the players gets injured before the season starts. You put them on the IR, open a spot up, then you don't have to drop anyone. All right. So we're going to look at my team. I got Caleb Williams at QB.